And welcome back to the Riftbreaker. We are back at HQ here. We fended off an attack in the last episode, and this time we are going to move on to our new mine location, and we're going to set up some nuclear power to get us some nuclear weapons, which will be pretty awesome, really, pretty awesome. So, I'm going to move on from HQ. We're just going to make, before we do it, that we do our normal thing and just make sure we're queuing up. Now, we won't need nuclear power plants, but we will need the centrifuges. So, we will... Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Ah, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Research, there we go. So, what else we've got? We've got some better... Ooh, hello. This must be the thing that I missed out on last time, which is the ability to have some better force fields. Right. Better defense gear, some HP. Huh. Alright, we're going to add that to our research tree. And also alien camouflage, which means I can wander around without being bothered. Ah, all these things. And shockwave tower. I did use that last time. That's locked for campaign, so certain objectives need to happen. That's alright. What else have we got here? We got next level minigun. Let's go for that. Next level blaster and sword. I do have that equipped. Oh, nuclear mine. That's going to be handy. Sentry gun. Let's go next level energy sensors, because I am using those at the moment. From there, let's chuck in an emergency explosion. Might as well put in the sentry gun. Get the next level of these, because they will lead to later research. And we'll put in the tools, repair kit, titanium machinery, and yeah, what do we? Oh, this is liquid. We are going to need that, definitely. We might as well go for the centrifuges. Don't need a gas power plant. We might as well go for the extra factories. And put this last but not least. Cool. Queued up our research. We've got stuff going on. That's the main reason why I came back to HQ at the end of the last episode, was to upgrade my research centers. We do have them at level 4 now.
Of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
And I think we also yoinked some in over here. Yeah, so we can still do an upgrade on that one. We could upgrade our armory here as well, so that will give us what? Some upgraded stuff. Yeah, so more ammo. I get the feeling as we move into the more advanced areas, we will really appreciate the extra ammo being on hand. So we're going to make sure that we are upgrading our armories. That's taken a fair bit of Vironium. Now in terms of other things, we've got plenty of cobalt now. We don't have much uranium, but that will be sorted soon. We're pretty good on biomass, which is thanks largely to my plant generation capabilities. And so that means that we can move on. We can move on from here. And so at the moment we only have one outpost. Can I rename this? It'd be really nice if I could rename, so I at least, instead of having to check what the resources are, I can see what it's doing for me, so to speak. Well, that's okay, that's fine. Now we could go to the Stregoros nest as well, which could give us some interesting things. Or we can go to the uranium outpost. So I'm going to move on to uranium mining, and then we might do the Stregoros nest, and then we might do the Tanzanite concentration as well, and maybe the Hazenite concentration, just so we can start getting those extra resources up and running. And that will mean that better weaponry down the campaign. I can't speak. I could use my words. Come on. Anyway, down the track we will be able to produce better weapons, but for the time being we're going to go for and set up our uranium mining outpost. get that all up and running, and we can have our nuclear weapons then. Which means better artillery, basically. Them loading screens. Alright, so we have spawned right next to some uranium, which is great. Some extra uranium, in fact.
Multiple uranium deposits that are large enough to be mined.
Excellent. Let's scout
As
the
well
area
as
to find
a
a
little bit of
location to
carbonium.
construct a permanent outpost. We should look for a site that's close to a uranium deposit and is easily defendable.
Now it is kind of easily defendable here as well, because we've got these choke points, and we can build it out to be below here. Now do I have sand stabilizers? Maybe I do need to go to my other place, because I don't think I've got that. Yeah, so there's a reason why we go to the other place, and that's because we have nothing to really build stable things on. So, as much as I do want to set up the base, we need to move on. Yep, alright, so that's the reason why you go to somewhere else first, rather than just trying to build around the quicksand. So I think it's the Strega Grost nest. We'll open the rift there and do our exploration. Now I could try and do it without putting in those, I guess, what's the word for it again? Those stabilized platforms. But I don't want to. Alright, here we go.
Rift jump successful. Dust storm incoming. Prepare for
Straight away.
visibility reduction.
This Dregaros breeding area is located in a narrow rocky valley. Its layout works like a large wind tunnel and creates an almost constant dust storm.
We need specimens from the
It's
Stregoros.
going to be difficult to fight these creatures in these conditions. We can gather research samples in a more effective way using the bioscanner.
Yes, the bioscanner is going to be much better than any weaponry here. We can use it to scan these creatures from afar without making them aggressive. It is also much quicker at finding good research samples.
Hi there, guys. Alright, so far so good, getting some good information on them.
seismic anomaly nearby. It might be worth investigating that area.
Interesting. Maybe that's the real reason why there are so many of these creatures in this area. Let's investigate this.
Hi guys. I don't want to hurt you. I was just curious. And we got our full 10
is fascinating. Its carapace
samples.
is built from an incredibly strong and light form of carbochitinous plating. It's perfect for these sandy deserts, as it allows these creatures to move quickly over quicksand despite their mass. We've gathered enough samples to start researching new technology that will enable us to place special floor tiles over quicksand that will prevent...
Yeah, there's our floor tiles technology. That's exactly what we came for. Now we do want to investigate the other anomaly, of course, as well. So we will do that. Now before I start digging into whatever this is, we're also going to make sure that we're not going to be interrupted. And I'm pretty sure as soon as I start doing this, we will start seeing, yep, crowds of guys come in, trying to ruin our day. That go up here. Unique item. Oh, I can turn myself green. Okay, let's do that. Appearance. Yeah, bit of camo. Not really desert camo, of course, but camouflage nonetheless. Cool. Oh, hi there. Whoa. Oops. Good morning, bulky guy. Alright, so one of the things I do need to do, of course, is just queue up that research for our stabilize extra stable floor here. I'm gonna add that up, and then we'll go find it and yoink that to the top, because that's what we want sooner rather than later when we go back to our uranium mine. But while we're here, we are gonna go check out that anomaly. Now, last time I actually accidentally broke it. Oops. There's probably more. Maybe not. Okay, got lucky there. We'll try and research them some more while I'm here. That will help with damage later on. So that's why it's worthwhile doing that. Why you've got the opportunity and not a large swarm of them coming in. Of course, the other method is just to kill lots of them. And we will keep doing this sort of research as well. Whoa!
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Now there is something deadly nearby here as well. For the time being, I'm going to switch to the flamer because we're going to, you know, poke the bear. And here comes the bear. Very satisfying just mowing them all down. Oh yeah. I didn't actually mean to do that. Hey, still got the thingy thing. Oh, picking up some uranium, which is always nice.
Has been developed.
New blueprints
And
are
then we've got
available for
these really. Oh, let's just shoot it off this direction so we can research it. Thank you. We've got especially deadly people up the top. That's what those skulls means, is that they're a creature that is going to take no prisoners, basically. Take a lot of work to take down. Oh, hi there. Basically, we just want to be very careful when we do this so that we don't accidentally destroy what we want to keep. And then we're just using that grenade to break the shield and then come in from there.
This huge crystal is the source of the magnetic anomaly. Let's get close to it to gather samples.
Be careful, Ashley. It looks fragile.
It's so calm in here.
Scan the stuff around here.
Gathering samples completed.
This crystal behaves in a very strange way. It emits a lot of high-frequency electromagnetic waves, but they have a distinct regularity, almost as if a song was playing that's not meant for our ears. Let's research these samples in our lab.
I'm not detecting any more points of interest in this area. We can rift jump back to base as soon as you are ready.
Hey. Oh, hi there. A few of you guys around. Alright, we got everything we need here, I think. So we're not going to blow up the crystal. We're going to be nice, trying to be green. We have our extra stable floor, which means we can now yoink back to our uranium mining outpost. Not building a permanent outpost in that area that we were just in because there's not really all that many resources. There's not much point. Now, if I was completionist, I would have run around and try and find all those plants that you can mine up to get all the things that I can possibly do, all the extra ones, but I'm not going with a completionist run here. Okay, so we're in a better position now. We can put things down on the floor. Let's just go back to our research, and that crystal thing should have unlocked something, presumably. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's further down. Yeah, I don't feel like it has given us anything. Unless it's elsewhere. Or maybe further down the tree and we just can't see it right at the moment. Okay, that's fine. So what we want to do is we want to be able to put down our uranium mines, of course. It's the rare element miner that you use. And we've just got some familiarity gains. And oh, there's some more down the bottom here too. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, so this is definitely going to be our place that we want to build everything. Just going to go around and clear out the area. Hi there. Cool. Now this weapon seems to be doing great things with these guys. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, so might as well keep our rocket launcher equipped. Pretty sure I did something special to this gun and I can't remember what. The machine gun that is, just to specify. I know the rocket launcher we increase the sheer damage that it does. That just seemed like a good idea. What's better than a damaging rocket? An extra damaging rocket. But I think this is something to do with the projectiles now split up and do crazy stuff. Alright. And then we're going to take care of these guys down here too. There we are. Get rid of those ants. I'm calling them ants. I can't remember what their real name is in the game. But this central position is going to be our base. So the first thing I want to do is start putting down some stabilized sand pieces so that we can actually build here. As much as possible, we are going to use the choke points. So we're going to put in a fairly extensive main base here. Oh, hi there. Oh, he exploded. Did not expect that. Now last time I did this, I already had access, whoa! I was gonna say to a lot of crazy toys. In terms of little bastards. Really? I don't feel like that's fair right now, but okay. We are meant to be playing brutal, so fair is not part of the deal. Because there is Ironium deposits here, I think I want them. Either way, I'll put down the stabilized sand necessary. And then we do have this attack coming in. That's fine, we'll just deal with it by ourselves. It shouldn't be too big. Even if it is, we can just kite them. It's really going to be a problem if we run out of ammo.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
The wind is picking up. There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon.
Whoa! More of them.
The dust storm is now at its peak.
Oh, there's more
We have to
uranium
wait
there.
this out.
Plenty of it. Now the dust storm will do stuff to our solar panel power as well, so while solar power is great in the desert, we will need some wind power to just deal with these dust storms. Either that or a lot of batteries. Okay, we're in pretty good shape. We are going to sit down our HQ probably just around here, or our outpost as it were. And then we're going to start dropping in first our power. I should use the Alt button. Always forget to use the Alt button. And the Alt button of course means it's the latest and greatest version, rather than the standard version, or the Mark 1. Pressing and holding seems to be a better option rather than click, 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 click.
This area has a very rich geological
And then we're going
composition.
to use our
By
batteries.
multiple Ironium and Carbonium deposits. We can mine them as well to improve our economy.
Our presence isn't welcome here. These creatures know we're here, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they start attacking our outpost. We should build up defenses as soon as possible. These
They already
small,
sent it in a swarm,
ant-like
lady.
misfits are very fast and very aggressive. They attack in dense swarms, so it would probably be best to set up some flame towers against them. Our sentinel towers also won't be any good against larger creatures like Stregoros or Nerox. We should set up some artillery or plasma towers against them. It's not going to be easy to survive here.
As soon as we are done securing this area, we should start mining uranium.
Artillery and flamers. Now I can only do level 1 flamers. I do have railgun towers, that could be fun. What else? We got rockets as well, so I might do a couple of rockets. Alright, so that sets up our first set of defenses up north here. Now we are going to want more carbonium because I'm chewing through it like anything, so we might as well put down these carbonium factories just to improve that. Make sure we hold Alt when we're building these things. And a couple of flamers. Now what I did forget last one is the repair tower. And we're also going to want a radar. I'll reach up and just drop that there. There we are. Nice. And a few more carbonium factories. We'll go back to building up our power lines. I think this is the area we want to be in. Oh look, we need to put down, that's right, we'll do it in a second.
The
do it once
sun
we've
is
got
very intense today, and it's still intensifying. There's no atmospheric shielding in this desert. It's going to start dealing serious damage soon.
Carbonium, we have 7,000 left.
The sun is burning our armor and structures.
Can't
Hopefully this will
build
not
at the
last
moment.
long.
That's annoying.
Steel storage is full.
Come on,
Building more
guys.
storage
Trying to build up
facilities.
a base.
new
We
technology
scan
has
things
been
at least.
developed.
Is it actually hurting our base? No, it's not. So the base is fine. Just not me, apparently. Alright.
Solar radiation is getting back to normal.
Hey. What we want to hear. Now we might build up our power lines along here for next. And then just drop in our base elements. I feel like it's too close. Flamers, artillery, rocket or two, and a self-repair. I'll run power down this way. I really might as well grab it. No, my choke point is here. I want to use my choke point, so let's not do that. Let's just put my wall here. Oops. Let me just use level 1 wall then. Alright, so from here we want to go repair and repair. Put an upgraded radar here. Go rocket, 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 rocket. Put in flamers. Now if you're wondering why I'm putting in such big defenses for what essentially is going to be later on an unmanned outpost, is because we will get a fairly large attack come in against this. So it is worth spending the resources to make sure that you have this secure, because otherwise, you know, we have to do this all again.
Base is under attack.
And that's no fun. Alright, we got an attack coming in, but fortunately we had plugged that hole. Oh! Hi there. Excuse me, sir. I just built that. That seems rude. Again, we're going to drop in our artillery, put in some flamers, a couple of rocket launchers, and a repair drone. We've missed a bit in the wall too.
Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an
Where are they coming
incoming
from?
attack.
Bottom left here. Alright, so we do want to speed this up. Speed it up, pigs. Quickly, quickly. The wall in place. Arty down. That and that. Somehow I don't have power. How is my power supplies? Yeah, power supplies are okay. And then next one up here. Lemurs. Of course we are out of AI. Some more. Next level radar here. I do feel like a next level radar down here would make sense too. And then we want repairs. And then we're going to put in some rocket launchers. And then we want some artillery.
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base.
We'll have to go
Brace
normal.
for combat.
We don't have the uranium anymore. I feel like a railgun or two might not go amiss. Why have we got no... Oh, there we are. Alright, so we should from that have enough to withstand our attacks. As long as we don't run out of power. We get draining power at the moment because it's night time. I haven't put rockets on this one either. Some rails. Go rocket. 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 Excellent. Now we are cleaning up these attacks quite easily. So let's keep preparing things. Now what we want to do is paint the floors. Now stabilize. Oh, hang on. Why am I key stuck? No. I don't know what happened there.
There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon.
Alright. So next thing we want to do is go back to producing
The sky is
some
barely
power.
visible now, and dust is getting everywhere. I hate dust storms.
What are you, Anakin Skywalker? Just hate sand. The reference had to be made.
More storage facilities.
Make sure we have plenty of power. I know I'm not being very neat with this. That's okay. Now, next thing we want to do is actually what we came here for, which is our uranium mines. So, I'm going to put down 2 nodes here, and then we'll pick up the excess later. We might go 2 nodes here as well, but I do need to put down that there.
It looks like the dust storm is over.
There we go. A couple of nodes. See if we can get full nodes. There we are. Alright, so we've got 3 lots of uranium going now. Now I do need to run for a quick toilet break. I'm going to leave it running. My bases should continue to operate in the meantime. And I'll be back in a second.
Okay, uranium ore mining is underway. Now, we need to start processing the ore to create enriched uranium. We'll need to place a few uranium centrifuges to get this running at a reasonable rate.
Uranium centrifuges require a lot of energy to operate. We can take advantage of the increased efficiency of solar panels in this biome.
Alright, we're back.
Start building nuclear power plants.
Fortunately, it was delivering the exposition in my absence here.
That's a good idea. We need to remember to construct an adequate number of energy storage buildings to survive through the night while solar panels are not operational.
Okay, so basically what that should have been telling is that we need uranium sort of things. Centrifuges, there we are, that's the word. And we need to make it at least 4. Now, we're going to do double that because it's going to speed things up, basically. Faster is good here. We've got no other real reason to be kicking around the desert. We do have some other uranium deposits, and I may end up taking advantage of those because I will be using uranium for guns, even though I won't be using it for power. Now, I should have plenty of power supply, but again, as they suggested in the exposition, that we want to make sure that we have plenty of power on hand. So I'm going to really expand out my battery capacity here, and I'm going to expand out my power production capacity as well. Brilliant. Now, with that done, we are going to start preparing for the attack that we know is eventually going to come. Now, what I'm going to do is just leave a slight gap in between my walls here, so I can put another... Oh.
Hopefully this will not last long.
Really? Come on. Come on. We're going to leave a gap though, and the reason for that gap is so that I can put down more turrets in between my walls.
The sun's activity is decreasing. Heat and radiation levels are returning back to normal.
Oops. Did it again. Wish that was a toggle instead of a hold. Anyway, we can still fix that, of course, and just upgrade some stuff. Go. Now, what was I going to do? I was also going to do... I know it's making it weaker,
steel storage is full,
but it will make sense.
More storage facilities.
We're going to have little expanded bastions here, and those are going to play host to mine layers. So we can drop down some mines for these creatures when they come a-knocking, and then that's not going to be very fun for them, of course. So in the meantime, we will put another flamer layer here.
Are available for construction.
And I don't believe I had rails on this side, so that's the other thing that we're going to fill this out with. So we get a double wall, and we also get a minefield put in place. Then we're going to start rinsing and repeating, basically. So we're going to go with another exit. Put in our walls. We're going to use that little section there, I think, for our minefield. Towers, mine layer here. Oh, maybe done that wrong, but oh well. Oh yeah, we're starting to accumulate our refined uranium. Excellent. And then back over here, we're going to go another set of flamers. And then just make sure we've got some rails as well. Rails should be particularly potent on this area because it should straight shoot through into the control zone, so to speak, or the crowd control zone. Or the choke point, that was what I was after. Choke point was the word that I was hunting for. Now again, we have this place here, so we're going to do a very similar sort of thing. So we can go around here. We're going to set our mine layer there, I think. then maybe another one on the other side over here. We can just kind of sneak it in there, but no, not really a good place to sneak things in, I feel. Let's just do this. Yeah, okay. That's our plan. It's a little bit interesting, a little bit wonky. But we'll do a double miner. Hopefully this will be enough to repair. And then we need power. Sneak those in there. We need a few rails. And then we will need our flamer turrets up front too. And that should be a decent upgrade. Now we're probably going to need more AI cores soon as well, so we'll drop in a few of those. And we're going to do another example of it here. Minefield can be here. Mine layer. Rail on the corner. Flamer. Maybe double. Minefield. Mine layer. There we go. First.
Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Now, fun fact with these stabilized platforms is that mines won't lay on them, so you really do need to manage this well. If you extend out too far beyond your base, then you'll have problems.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Yeah, so I've done that well at all. Yeah, that should be fine.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Mine layer.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
And then I'm going to put in our flamers. Flamer. I feel like I don't have enough rails. Always have enough rails. More rails, I should say. And then we want to make sure these are powered. Yeah, they're good. And then we're going to fill up the gaps with wall. Things as tough as possible. Maybe even cut off sections here. So that if one set is breached, we're not going to have huge problems. There's no other reason to keep these from not being solid really, unless I want to expand out my operations, so to speak. We don't need the interior mine, and I really want it to focus on doing the outside, so we're going to put in our stabilization on the inside. So our mines are on focus where we want them to be.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints
Got more
are
incoming
available
now,
for
of
crafting.
course. And we're not going to build while we have incoming, because it's a good chance that it will just get wrecked. So far, so good. All good. Is just taking out it quite nicely. Not really seeing any problems whatsoever. even really getting too close, to be honest, which is a good sign. Having said that, they will eventually, in those waves that we will see coming up, be getting very close indeed. So it's important that we do build up our defenses to make sure that we have a good time of it when the attack comes. Now, we were going to put a miner here. We're going to put another one here. Do one here. And why not do one here? Now we're going to have to maybe put forwards. Repair turrets too. We will put down our flamers.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Rails. Sure, everything's got power. Yep, good. And then we can fill it in with wall. Oh. How do I cancel that? It seems to be a combination of alt that'll keep you running in a certain direction, which could kind of be useful.
A new technology? There's a dense dust storm visible on the
Seem to be
horizon.
stumbling across it by accident. You can see we're getting a nice healthy amount of mines around the place. Oh, I seem to have put a wall where
The dust storm
perhaps
is now
shouldn't
at
have.
its peak. We have to wait this
That
out.
worked. Cool. Okay, so rinse and repeat, people. Rinse and repeat.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Now it's not going to be much use putting a mine facility over there, I feel, because I have dumped a whole heap of stuff there. We can put a mine facility here though. That should do a reasonable job, and we might just put an attack drone over here instead.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
A new technology has been developed.
Now we're just going to put down a couple more repairers up front. Flamers, and then we will build a wall around it. Yeah, and we do want some nice railgun turrets.
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
That'll give us some constant incoming. Sure, I'm gonna trapped by my own traps. Alright, that should be pretty good. We've now surrounded our base in this sort of thing.
Base operation is returning back to normal.
Alright, what else can we put down here? We have the ability to put down another lab. Of course it needs water, which we won't have in the desert, so there's not much point of that one.
Steel storage is full. Build more
We
storage
could do some
facilities.
solid material storage. I feel like that could work quite well.
We're halfway through gathering enough uranium to construct the fusion field accelerator for the Rift Station.
Ashley, you can accelerate the process by securing additional uranium deposits and building more uranium centrifuges.
Mines look a little bit weird over here. Yeah, because I've placed down this. Can I get rid of that? cell.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. You should go there and clear it out.
Ah, there we are. That'll work.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Base is under attack.
Oh, I've sold some wrong things here. Gotta make sure these are protected. Alright, that's all good. Now, what do we got? We are producing uranium quite quickly, which is good with our 8 centrifuges. We have plenty of power, which is good as well. We could have more uranium coming in though, so what we're going to do is run up here and just grab what we can. Yep. And all we need to do to get that is just put down some power. Dodge the quicksand. We can just do this.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
And while I know they're probably going to get destroyed,
Base is under attack.
oops, should have had one of these. Found some of them as well. I wonder if that's local resources, if it's universal. I feel like it's local. The other thing I haven't done is put down these. Give us some.
Prepare for an ion storm.
Our iron storms will stop us from being able to see anything. And I'll give me
The
a little
ion
bit
storm is
more
disabling our equipment.
raw uranium coming
Blueprints
in.
are available for crafting.
Now, but disable everything, I mean that it will disable some of our special things, particularly our map
You should go there
and our
clear it out.
ability to use rift jumps.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Now this is only going to really deter casual attackers. In terms of the more ferocious attacks that I'm going to see later on, I'm not going to do squad against it. So my main hope here is that it just isn't targeted, and if it is, I'm just going to lose a little bit of outpost and a few resources, but it's not going to be really too bad. So yeah, not too concerned. The other thing I might just do, yeah, Rip Portal of course, so I can get up here easily. And radar, because I just put down some artillery, and artillery loves radar. And there's some more uranium for when I need it. Now again, we're starting to burn through that power, so we are going to make sure that, because I've got some fairly power intensive equipment here, keeping that up so that when we do get to our big attack, which shouldn't be too far off now.
Coming from a nearby nest.
Base is under attack.
A new technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
We are going to spam down those solar power plants. More power. We're getting very close to running out. We were very, very close to running out. Which happened at the wrong time. Could be disastrous, so we want to make sure our batteries are full and that we have plenty of batteries, so that expansion out to 1 million should help things a lot. Let's just do a bit more.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Sometimes people say less is more, but really, more is always more.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Alright, that should do us. Sell this.
An enemy
Here we
attack
go.
is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
What do we got?
Completed.
Blueprint wise. We've got next laboratory, we've got attack gear, we've got alien camouflage, we've got shockwave minigun, a nuclear mine. We've got all these things. Look at them all. Wow. Alright, so we should probably do some crafting. Let's get our an advanced plasma gun, got a minigun. Excited for miniguns. And with the advanced blaster, not so excited for that. Now we do have the sword equipped, but I don't have the Ferdinite to use the advanced one. There is an achievement around the sword when we get up to the maximum possible level, so we will be going for that achievement because we might as well. Now we do have this extreme dash function here as well, and it's going to leave energy damage over time and stun them behind us. And we've got the resources for that, so we're going to go ahead. I think I have just set myself back in terms of my objective, but that's okay. We will come back, of course. Now, energy sensors, I'm out of carbonium, so I'll have to jump back into the game. But I do want to get my upgraded energy sensors so that we're at a higher chance of getting those mod drops and resource drops. We do have these other tools as well coming in, I guess, is in particular defensive equipment. Where we can get some better force fields as opposed to just relying on our armor, because our armor has to repairs and our force field is self-replenishing, of course. So from here, what we should be able to do is put the nuclear mine in place. We can also put in that sentry gun, and we can also put in that emergency explosion. Meanwhile, on the weapons front, I don't believe I really... Hang on, shouldn't I have a better hammer? Pretty sure I've got a better... Yeah, there we are. For some reason I hadn't equipped that. Right. What we can also do is, I guess, just decraft some stuff to give me back some resources. So, for example, this, disassemble. Railgun, I think that's my only one. Floating mines, these are rocket launcher can be assembled. Same can the level 1 flamer, same with the minigun, same with the small machine gun. Same with the other small machine gun. Hammer. I think that's my only power fist, but hey, we'll get rid of it anyway. Right, so that gets rid of some of the things I'm just not going to be using. And maybe we can make some more stuff now. It'd be nice to get these advanced energy sensors.
Crafting completed.
Alright, so that at least gives me one of them. Yeah, so slightly better in terms of our force field, but also better mod drop rates, so we can get some cool stuff on our gear. Now, hopefully that also means that I can disassemble one of them. Yeah, so we've got disassembly again. Make that, I'm going to make the upgraded version. So let's just see if I can get that other one. Yes, we can.
Crafting completed.
Alright, we want some loots. Give us the loots. Excellent. Alright, so yeah, we're really down on carbonium. We have smashed into our reserves there. That's alright, it is ticking up by a rate of 30, which is not bad. Yeah, now we've halved our progress there by building some things. What did I build again? There's something to do with uranium. Maybe I didn't equip it. Oh yeah, that was my movement skill. Right, out energy dash. I'm going to equip that one as well. And we're going to get rid of the old... Oh, we can't get rid of the old dash. Can we disassemble anything? No. So, when we dash about now, we're going to leave this behind and do some damage to them. Which is pretty cool. So while we've got some free time, let's go and check out this. The attack's going to come from the left here, so I shouldn't be bothered. And I think my defenses should be able to handle that attack. If they can't, then I'm in real trouble for later on.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Hey, polarity increased. Alright, what have we got around us? Bad things. Bad things around us.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Hi there. Sorry about this.
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base.
Oh, there's
Brace for combat.
a mighty thing too. It occurred to me that I could possibly do double rocket launches. Really have to muck these guys up.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
Not really.
Base is under attack.
Yep. So our defenses up here might need some help.
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
There we go. That's a nice little trick. Cool. Alright, let's go back to where we were and head south towards that place where we can potentially get a drop. Now the other thing I could be doing is dropping down some nuclear mines, of course. But I'm not sure where my big enemies for this level are going to be coming from, and that's really where I want to spend my nukes on. Hi there, guys. So we shan't be doing that. Now we might put out sentry guns. We put down some of these and maybe to see how they handle. Hey! Good fun. Good fun.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Hey. More familiarity.
A small piece of comet has entered the atmosphere very close to our position. It looks like it's coming our way. We've calculated the comet's possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as soon as it hits the ground.
There we go. I don't have to do anything. You can't tell me what to do.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Oh, we got a while still. Keep exploring.
It's hit the ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
So comets are often just where you've had maybe resource nodes that drop in or that sort of thing. So really useful on, say, survival, where you've got maybe limited resources on the map and you need to take advantage of everything that you've got. But in this case, where I'm playing campaign, it's not so much of a factor. Hey. Yeah. But since we've got some time and it is relatively nearby, let's yoink up there and just have a look. See, carbonium ore. So, you know what? Let's mine it out. Clear off the local enemies. What is that actually doing? I wonder, that gun. I mean, it's cool. I'm just kind of curious, rather than cross or anything. Now we will need to put down these. Dropping some carbonium batteries. I head north. Head north, see what's up here.
Base is under attack.
Really? How are you? I must have missed some of the quicksand. Oh well. Slowly fall apart. Not so important to me that I want to do anything about it. Let's face it, when that wave comes in, which won't be long.
Base is under attack.
Oh, we're just gonna get constant alerts though, so maybe. Come on, guys. I can't put it down, so basically I'm always bugging. Let's just do that, and we'll get some carbonium that way, without having the annoyance of base is under attack constantly.
Warning.
Hey,
I'm detecting a massive swarm of creatures heading towards our outpost. We still have some time to prepare. Strengthen our defenses as much as possible. This attack is going to be very strong.
alright, so when they say
The mining
very strong,
operation must have disturbed a
there
lot of
are
them. We're going to need advanced defense towers to repel these creatures. Also, let's not forget about setting up minefields on the critical paths toward our outpost.
they're not wrong when they say this is going to be a big attack, right? They're not joking around on that one. So number 5 and number 2 are my two options here, and what they are doing is dropping down a combination of mines and nuclear mines. Thanks to
Carbonium
the
storage is full.
upgrades that
should
we made
construct more storage buildings.
to our armories, that was the word. Now you're probably going to wake up at some point, so we'll get rid of you now. I don't want him just waking up and triggering off my mines before they all come in. That's part of the reason why I did go for that nest as well, because that's what happened last time. I planted all these minefields and then the nest sent a swarm through, and so I didn't really get that much of a benefit from them. But this time I'm hopeful that it will not occur and we will get some kind of benefit from our minefields. Now this seems like a good little cluster location too. If they do come through here, we might as well keep it lined up. They're going to be nice and nice and close together. We have 2 minutes and 14 seconds until this next one occurs. And that's what's going to happen to them. That's a nuclear mine right there. So much for us being environmentalists. We won't use nuclear power, but we will use nuclear weaponry. Now that should be the other thing that we should be able to start building, is our nuclear missile launcher at some point. I think it might be once I've done this particular level. I'm not 100% certain. But basically we're going to spam these down. And we're going to hope that these nukes do take out a few. Have a good little minefield laid down. Now the other type of mine that you can get is called cryomine. Oh, hello. Hi guys. Where they came from. I recall. I thought I cleared these areas as well. Apparently not. It's alright though. Maybe they just move in if you're unoccupied. Could be that. Hi there. Alright, 21 seconds out. We'll see what we've got. Let's see if we can do that nuclear weapon. Yeah, not yet. So we need to complete the campaign objective before we get nukes. We do have our railgun here. So we'll add that to the research queue. We've got our next level of upgrades for defensive and offensive. We'll get our next level shockwave tower. In the meantime, we can get some serious hammer time, serious power fist, and serious spear. We might as well upgrade our nuclear mine to the next level as well. And mine as in explosive variety. We can also get our next level carbonium synthesizers, which will be useful because we are going to still chew through resources like nobody's business. I mean, even what I was setting up here is going to be on the kind of the smaller side compared to what I'll probably need to put in place later on.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base.
Oh,
they are very close.
And
Prepare
very pissed
yourself,
off.
Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
Okay, so we should have massive attacks coming in. Yeah. We know we're going to lose this. That's fine. But what we are going to do is make sure that we take out as much as possible. Now they are coming in from the north there.
One of our buildings was being destroyed. An energy connector has been destroyed.
I think they're trying to meet up.
The wolf storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Oh, look at that. Look at them coming in. It's beautiful and terrifying. Alright, so we're going to wander off over here, shoot some rockets downrange because they are going to hit something. Absolutely going to hit something. Hi there. Just going to drop a nuke there. And then drop some energy sort of things. Now they are coming through down the other direction, which I sort of thought they might originally. So that's good. They're taking advantage of both my mine fields, I guess. This is really nice resource gathering right here.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Now, it seems our minefield is actually doing the brunt of the work for us. Really? Is this all?
Detecting any large creatures in the vicinity of our base. We fended off the attack.
That was
intense.
No, it wasn't.
Headquarters
It was just a little bit easy, to be honest.
We've gathered enough uranium to construct a fusion field accelerator. Let's return to HQ to start the construction process.
Remember that this outpost will remain as a permanent base of operation.
Well, let's go over here and get our resources that they should have dropped.
Operational in this area to boost our economy. All of the resources produced here will be automatically transferred to our HQ as long as the orbital scanner is active. Long-distance rift travel and transportation are not possible without it.
You can tell from the path of the missing mines where they all came from. Okay, so we've gotten the nuclear setup done. We have enough uranium apparently for our needs. I'm not convinced by that. I think we will need more nukes, or more uranium. In fact, I think that's basically the bare minimum, assuming that you're not going to use much or any of it. The other things that we do need to do is we're just going to do a sneaky cheesy sort of thing. And run this out here.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
And we're not even going to put down defenses here. The reason why we don't need to do that is because once I'm away from this place, it's just going to keep on mining it out, but there won't be any incoming attacks, so therefore I've got nothing to worry about. So it's a little bit cheesy. But, you know, we don't like some cheese. We do not like cheese.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Alright, that should be enough, I reckon, for the time being. Can always come back. If it's mined out, it's mined out. That's fine, because I don't care if they disappear. And we've got a few more deposits up here. The other option is, of course, organic farming, where we can essentially just get it from plants instead, or specifically it's those crystals, I think they are. These guys here will drop us uranium, which is nice. Now we've also got this particular plant, yep. Got nests. Not sure if yep, there we are. We've got another one here as well, another kind of crystal. That's going to give us refined uranium as well, not the raw stuff. So it's straight to the stuff that we want. This is the stuff that explodes, I believe. Now we've learned a little bit, maybe, yep, vulnerabilities, cryo and area damage, yep, resistance to physical, yep, we knew that. I don't recall these guys. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm just clicking buttons to get them off the, hey, this is new sort of thing. Alright, so if we go back to HQ now, we will start getting attacks from different types of creatures. We'll start seeing the more badass variety, or the desert varieties, coming in and attacking our defenses there. What we might do though is just yoink back to our research. Get anything here? No, but I think I do want to upgrade my research facilities again. Maybe even upgrade HQ. But then also I want to get my Tanzanite happening, and I want to get my Hazenite happening. Now Hazenite looks kind of interesting because it's high in sludge, high in mud. So that means that we can set up more farming operations. And that will be useful for later on. Tanzanite, we're not going to get any farming operations here, but so it's just solely for that Tanzanite stuff. We could go to the acid biome, of course, and the volcanic one. I don't want to do that in today's video. Let's head back to HQ. We'll finish off upgrading our research facilities, make sure they're all in order. And then we might call it a day for the Riftbreaker. Now, also, hopefully while we're around in HQ, we'll see an incoming attack, point out, you know, hey, this is what it looks like. We've got a mixed bag now. It's part of the reason why you probably should go in order as well, because if you start off with a magma biome people, then things go downhill real fast. Now we do have a few things that we can sell off.
Carbonium deposit depleted. Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Cool. Those are the best quality of life things ever. Those rift portals, or the, you know, your short range ones. This makes things so nice.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Now we can move our laboratories up to level 2, which I think we'll do. And I think we can also put down another lab. And I think we can sit this one here, now that there's no longer mines in the way. I believe we might be able to upgrade these two now. Yep, we can. That is excellent news. Get our pumps with more mud, our filters with more water, which means, of course, more power ultimately. Can I do an upgrade? Not yet. These. Oh yeah, armory. That was really handy having them pumping that out. Might upgrade defenses, which is the other thing we should be doing. Ensure that we have defenses well in hand.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
It doesn't look like we've put down flamers, and I think we're going to need those, so we'll start dropping a few here and there. At the moment my defenses are pretty inadequate. Oh, that was a sentinel.
Ashley, I've detected a small piece of comet entering the atmosphere close to our position. It is highly probable that it will land close to our base.
We've calculated the comet's possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as soon as it hits the ground.
Don't actually have to. It's the thing. Hello.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it. The comet has hit the ground. Ashley, let's go and investigate that area.
Where did it hit? All the way up there in the nest. Upgrade our artillery.
Cobalt storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Seven more.
Warning. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Yeah, no, this is not worth protecting, but it is a nice little, I guess, forward base. Since I've got it, I might as well just make it as good as it can be. Fully upgraded, that's good. Make sure we've got flamers around the place.
A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
We will get an attack come in eventually. Hopefully before, you know, my episode ends. I do want to show how that works. But if not, I'm sure that we will have another attack on HQ at some point. It'd just be nice to be able to show, hey, look, this is what's going to happen each time we complete a biome. Then we're going to get a new thing coming in at HQ. Hence the reason why I'm spending so much time just making sure that things are upgraded and ready to go. Now we don't have defenses here. It's a little bit silly. So we'll drop in some rockets maybe. And some track drones. Maybe a flame over here too. And then I feel like artillery would be the way to go. Spending a fair bit doing these upgrades as well. We have a flamer there, so that's alright. I've got this other hop base, so to speak. It seems to have some decent weapons in there. No flamers, of course. Like I had a thing against them or something. And then we've got our
Warning.
our
A new
very
group
forward
of
base
hostile
up here.
creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
Okay, so what we might do just while we wait for an incoming attack is do some exploration on our main map here. See what we've got around. Hi guys.
Vault storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Carbonium. Not bad, but not really anything it's particularly wanting. Continuing on towards the horrible personal ward. That is a thing in this game. Oh! Hi there.
Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack.
Hey, now we have an attack coming in.
Clear it out.
Where are they coming from? Bottom. It's got a minute and 26 before it happens, so we will use that minute to good advantage here. Just continue on our explore. Oh! I say exploration, it's more like a massacre. I'm just gonna wait for my guns to get some more ammo back. That's why those upgrades to ammo facilities are really crucially important. Right, you guys are, you guys are gonna die. We might as well make sure that you die with the best possible death you can have. Upgrade you. Oh, I can. Upgrade radars.
Warning. A new group of
Now we
hostile
have
creatures
missed
is coming from a nearby
power
nest.
apparently. This seems really inadequate.
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base. They are almost upon us.
Given that this is gonna, bear the brunt of the attacks, and I've put in kind of the bare minimum on this side. It just seems a little bit silly, really. Upgrade these. Here they come. So we might as well put in sentinels. Whoa! Hey guys! I'm gonna throw some grenades over the walls. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. So we're going to use our roll. Yeah, let mine drop. And we're just going to keep flaming. Let mine drop, grenades, anything we've got.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. Warning,
That's what we're
hostile
talking
creatures
about.
are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Pump up a heap of stuff. Apparently this is all uranium, maybe? Yeah, it must be uranium. So the attacks are becoming more and more intense. And that's basically what we were hoping for, so that's good. And I'm glad I've done some upgrades to this side as well. Now I do feel like maybe some more artillery wouldn't go amiss. I dropped a mine mine layer? Maybe just ran out of things. I feel like there should have been another mine layer on this side. There we are. Pick up all the things I just spent. Okay. So I think this is going to be the end for today. In the next episode, we are going to expand out to that Hazenite concentration and build up some more biomass generation. Now, part of the big reason for that is if we look up here, even with 1.41 million reserves of power, at 10 o'clock at night, we are starting to get low. So
Ashley,
we are burning through that power like nothing else.
A fog is forming up.
And so we really want that to be generating out heaps of power.
This fog is very dense. It's affecting the efficiency of our
We're going to need large amounts of biomass generators because they don't give us all that much in order to keep up with our requirements. You can see as soon as we get a fog or something like that, even now with the solar panels all coming online, we still don't really have enough to let things continue to come in. So we need a level 5 HQ to be built. Oh, we can do shield generation. That's going to take palladium. Sonic sensors, railgun Mark II, yeah. So we might actually trigger that. Sorry, I tell a lie, we're not getting towards the end of the episode. We're going to trigger our next upgrade. So we're just going to need to wait for a little bit more Ironium. I should probably be smart and wait for my power to build back up. But I've never been accused of being overly smart. So we're just going to go boom. That has triggered for another attack to be coming in the next 2 minutes, so we really better hope that we do start getting power back in place soon. In terms of biomass generation, what we might do is just put in an animal power plant. It's not going to be something that we can really rely on, but it will at least start allowing us to use up some of that animal biomass that we have accrued.
Warning.
We've got 15k of it.
Creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
And hopefully stave off a little bit of disaster with my power that is coming in really quickly. Maybe that was a bad mistake. Maybe it was. I'm sorry. But it's too late now.
The fog is clearing up.
Hey.
This will make things easier for us.
Yes, it will. It will make things much easier for us. I think I was reserving that for... That's fine, we can build out this way if we need to. So therefore... Otherwise, we're already at... What time is it? Midday. We're going to need to have a lot more power stored overnight. I'm going to put these in play.
Uranium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. My sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
Okay, we're ready for them.
Right.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Hi there.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Threat neutralized.
This will buy some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade. Warning.
Oh yeah.
Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
Cool. We have the HQ upgrade. I know I had those turned off. So we can do more things. We have plenty of power flowing in. We're probably going to upgrade our battery storage again. And by probably, we are going to upgrade our battery storage again. Just by a little bit, but a little bit does help. Now that we have the level 5 upgrades, we can go ahead and add that to our research queue. We got the ability to teleport here. That'd be nice. And with that one upgrade, then we should be able to get the next level of HQ, of course, but the communication hub upgrades to help speed up our research even further. Let's see if we can. Can't do anything just yet. Now we did put in a new lab, that's right. So let's upgrade that lab. So we'll get those upgraded. Now what I'm hopeful for is renewable power level 3. So that we have the best possible renewable power coming in. And that'll help out with some of my power issues. With my power issues. Also,
a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
And we've got some space to drop some stuff in here as well. So again, that's probably going to be more renewable power. In fact, let's make it a battery shop. Drop those in and give us some more capacity. So yeah, energy farms is essentially what we'll be needing to build up. And so we might expand our base out to the right and take over this sort of area.
Storage is full.
And we'll probably expand our base to the left and take over this sort of area. So that way we'll grab those little mud pools, and that's more biomass for us. And then also just massive fields of energy generation, so that when it comes to the end game. We're going to need that because otherwise we won't be able to power our massive rift portal, which will take 10k a second or a tick. So that's a lot of power necessary for this one. Not to mention the associated things to feed it with plasma and cool it. So there's a real need to upgrade our renewable power sources. But that should be over here to give us geothermal level 3. We will need titanium for that, of course. But the solar panels and the wind turbines only just take good old carbonium, and our energy storage just requires those ones there. So we might just move that up the queue because it's a little bit more important to us, and that'll be ready sooner rather than later. So we can head next episode to that Hazenite concentration, build up a heap more biomass, and then we can upgrade our renewable power sources. We can also then get our biomass generators to level 3. So that we have as much power coming in from them, and they only take carbonium and ironium as well, and we can get 200 energy a second for each power plant there. And that will give us the most we possibly can in terms of per node generation using renewable sources only. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know somehow. You know, up to you on how you do that. But otherwise, we will see you in the next one. Now, this Arvo, I'm probably going to play some Pillars of Eternity instead. So if you're looking for action, then that's, I guess, less action, more story. Whereas this one's been, you know, I feel like it's been a reasonable amount of action, and there's been, again, some disappointing amount of incoming at the end of that uranium episode for a brutal difficulty. I was expecting for more, really. So I think they could ramp up the difficulty a little bit more, to be honest. But that's my opinion. Maybe on survival it's a lot harder, so I look forward to doing that, and hopefully that will be the case, and we can have a few times where I wipe out. I'm looking forward to that sort of situation, ironically enough. Again, my name is Books. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.